Hi everyone, I'm Dr. David Reath, and I'm here to discuss this week's Truth-O-Meter Tuesday question. Well, it turns out this was a good one to ask because not everybody got the answer correct. About half the people did. And we were talking about fat and what happens with fat cells when we gain weight. So the question for this week was true or false. If you gain weight after having had fat removal either by liposuction or by CoolSculpting, you are gaining more fat cells. And the answer is false. What's happening is the existing fat cells that you have get larger as you gain weight. And as you lose weight, those cells get smaller. The exact number of fat cells we have is determined early in our life, probably after we go through puberty. You don't create more fat cells after that. And the only way you lose fat cells is through some method of fat reduction, like CoolSculpting or liposuction. So when you're doing those procedures, you're actually removing fat cells and they're gone forever. So say bye-bye to those fat cells. If you do have weight gain after that, then your existing fat cells, which are basically just containers for fat, get larger. And then if you lose weight, those fat cells get smaller. Now another question is, what happens if you gain weight after liposuction? Is it going to come back in other areas? Are you going to make fat cells in other areas? And are your toes going to get big? And things like this. Well, first of all, if you gain weight after liposuction, you're not going to get more fat cells as we have established. However, if you gain weight after liposuction, a good study a number of years ago showed that in a third of the people, it comes back in places where you did not have the liposuction or CoolSculpting. In a third of the people, it comes back in the areas in which you did have the CoolSculpting or the liposuction. And in a third of the people, it comes back in both areas. So it has to do with where the fat cells exist, but you're having, by removing fat from one area, you're not creating more fat cells in another area. A little bit of involved, but it's the physiology of fat cells is kind of interesting. Anyway, when you have liposuction, those cells are gone forever. If you gain weight, your existing cells get larger. Let's find out who this week's winner is. Tiffany Golden. Tiffany, congratulations. You're this week's winner. We have a $100 gift card for you. For everyone else, thanks for playing. We're going to have a short holiday over the 4th of July, and so I'm going to wish everyone right now a happy 4th.